Yo, welcome back to the channel everyone, and in this video we're going to be doing a step-by-step gameplay breakdown over a V2 rocket that I did get without the use of local informants or the forward intel perk. This video is geared to help players improve and also stay alive longer in order to drop more kills, more kill streaks, and potentially their first V2 rocket. I have a bunch of tips, 16 plus tips that a lot of above average and pro players are using right now here in Vanguard that I think you guys should be well aware of. So with all that being said, the like goal on this video has to be 750 likes. If we can get 750 likes in under 24 hours, that'd be absolutely incredible. Now, if you guys want to stay up to date with any and all best class setups, best settings, tips and tricks, or any news and updates, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. And this video does help you guys out. Let me know down in the comment section. Also, if there's any other tips you guys want to see, voice those down in the comment section. And if you have any gameplay that you guys want me to break down to help you improve, send it to me via Twitter DMs. Let's go ahead, break this gameplay down, and hopefully help you guys improve here at Call of Duty Vanguard. Alright, let's go ahead and break down this V2 rocket gameplay that I did get on the map Red Star. Now, some of you guys might have saw this on the channel, but I wanted to break down this specific V2 rocket gameplay because number one, I was not running forward intel, which honestly makes V2s incredibly easy. So this is going to be a true gameplay that I had to read and also anticipate the spawns without the assist of a perk. There's nothing wrong with running forward intel, but I kind of want to showcase a way on how you guys can maneuver the maps, just in case, number one, you don't like to run that perk, number two, you don't have it unlocked, or number three, you're really trying to understand how the spawns work on this game. Let's go ahead, break this down. A lot of you guys consider Red Star the worst map in the entire game. I'm telling you guys this right now. I think this is one of the best maps and one of the easiest maps to drop your most kills or your first V2 rocket. Now, as you guys can see here, I am playing Patrol on Red Star, which Patrol is, in my opinion, one of the best game modes in the entire game if you guys are trying to get as many kills as possible as well as drop your first V2 rocket. Now, what I'm doing right now is rotating the outskirts of the map. Never run middle map, and this is not just for Red Star. This is for all of the maps here in Black Ops Cold War. You want to put yourself in a position that you could take enemies out when they're trying to get to the objectives. And number two, you want to have an exit strategy. You want to have as much cover around you so you guys can get out of a bad situation if you have the enemies get a bad spawn on you, which happens a lot on this game. I know a lot of us can relate that the spawns are kind of wonky, they're kind of weird, they're kind of hard to anticipate, especially if you guys are not running forward intel. So you want to kind of put yourself in a situation that if you get a bad spawn, you can still get out of the situation and stay alive. Now, something else I kind of want to go ahead and put out there right now, I'm actually going to pause the gameplay for you guys, is you need to play a big team game mode. Now, I recommend you guys playing at minimum the assault modes, but preferably blitz, because obviously more people on the map, that's more kills, that's more of an opportunity for you guys to get your first V2 rocket. I do not play 6v6 anymore just because I like to get as many kills, and also it's just not that good on this game, in my personal opinion. All these maps are catered to the assault to blitz modes, so you might as well go ahead and play them. And honestly, I haven't played 6v6 yet on this game. It's like they don't even want people to even play it. So play assault, blitz, you're going to have more fun, and you're going to drop more kills. Now let's go ahead. You guys can see here, I'm trying to go ahead and put myself in a position to where I can take enemies out on this patrol point, and I can also stay alive. Now, running around this bottom area, I don't really recommend. The only time I recommend actually pushing this bottom area on the map is to get to a power position to where you guys actually want to keep in mind where people are at. Now, I'm going to pause the gameplay right now. This is an area that you guys need to be very wary on. This is a very hot spot. They like to spawn enemies here no matter where that patrol point is on Red Star. It literally does not matter. So be wary. People are going to be all over this area, but that's a good thing because this is going to be a spot that you guys can rotate accordingly and take enemies out as they're trying to get to the patrol point. Let's go ahead and continue. So right here, I'm just kind of trying to make my way. I get taken out by this Draco guy. He's an MP40. I mean, what can you do at that situation? Now, right now, that spot where I just took that enemy out, that is a very, very high traffic area. They actually spawn players there, so be wary. This is, like I said, an area that you guys want to be aware of, and you guys want to make sure you guys are keeping in mind people are going to be popping up here all the time. And you guys see, I'm actually having a rough start this game. I'm actually, not getting my nuke off rip. I'm dying. Again, an area that you need to be aware of. They're spawning in. When they spawn in this back area right now, this is kind of hard to kind of patrol this area and kind of get, through. I'm trying to push by this bus, but I'm failing to do so. I want to hit a flank. So what I do right now is I just throw the grenade, and I'm trying to wrap and flank the enemies. That's something you guys need to keep in mind. Always flanking, shooting people from behind is what you want to be doing on Cold War. Take this guy up from behind. Again, Dreco takes me out because he spawns on the other side of that building. So right now, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stop going that way. I'm going to try to push this way. I'm going to try to get into this room to, start, building up a streak. Dreco takes me out yet again. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of getting irritated because I'm like, dude, like, how is this guy taking me out? Obviously, he has a better gun situation. And, I'm rushing around too much. I'm being stupid. I'm pushing gunfights, and I'm pushing situations that I should not be. So right now, I'm like, you know what? I need to go ahead and stop this camping from happening. I need to go ahead and, control this building, because this building, if you don't control it, you're going to get steamrolled. You're going to get spawn trapped, and people are going to get streaks fast on you. So right now, I'm sitting up here. Because I know the patrol point is right by this bus, and it's starting to walk itself around the map. This is the area that when the patrol point is in this position, this is where you want to be at. You want to start locking down this building and making sure that they're not camping up here. Right here, again, I get taken out by yet another player in that room. Like, I'm telling you guys this right now. If you guys do not lock down that building, you are going to get steamrolled. Now, right now, I'm like, okay, I need to go ahead and rotate out. I'm in the middle of the map, which I don't recommend doing, but at this point, I'm like, dude, I need to get into this building. I need to go ahead and stop these people from camping. So what I'm doing, I'm actually sitting behind this statue right here. I see a guy up there. I'm trying to get to cover. I get taken out. Again, like I'm saying, that building is the death of Red Star. People like to say that the building that's in front of me right now is annoying. Guys, if you do not lock down that building, you are going to get smacked. I'm saying it over and over because it's the truth. Now, right now, I'm like, okay, let me just hit bottom here. Let me try to pick these guys off as they're trying to rotate to that patrol point. Like I said, this gameplay, I didn't get it off rip. It's not perfect, but I still made it happen. You guys see here? They're starting to spawn out. Now, right now, I'm starting to heat it up. I'm starting to actually, get through. And I've punched into the building. I have my UAV. I have an idea where they are. I'm going to start locking this area down. I'm going to try to get these people out of this room. I'm going to try to go ahead and shoot them from behind. Now, right now, here we go. I got my bombing run. Take out that Dreco guy by the bus. Got incredibly lucky. That guy just came out of nowhere in this top build. That's what I'm saying. Like, this area right now, once you start locking it down, you got to see right here, because this is the start of the nuke streak. Once you lock this area down, it is a wrap. Here, I'm actually kind of rotating out. I need to kind of figure out exactly what I'm going to be doing here. I see there's a guy on the radar, and I'm trying to look for him because I do not want to get shot from behind for the 100th time this gameplay. So you guys can see, I'm just constantly just flanking enemies. I'm constantly shooting people from behind as they are trying to get to that patrol point. Now, right here, again, I'm sitting in this building. I'm camping this building out. There's nothing wrong with camping this building on Red Star, because if you don't do it, if you don't lock this area down, if you don't stop them from camping, they're going to camp you out. So I take out that Dreco guy again. I know there's a guy who's going to be coming down from the staircase. Take him out right here. Starting to rotate out. And I have my dogs up. This is actually the thing I'm actually going to pause the gameplay right now. Now, this is something that a lot of people do not realize here in Vanguard. No matter where you guys are standing, that's where the dogs are going to actually spawn in at. So if you guys want to get the max amount of kills possible with your attack dogs on patrol or on domination, you want to make sure that you are calling in the dogs in an area where people are going to be spawning in at. Now, obviously, on Red Star, that's kind of hard to do, especially if you guys are locking this building down. But that's going to be some food for thought. So if you guys are wondering why your attack dogs are not getting as many kills as somebody else's attack dogs, it's because maybe you called them in on the opposite side of the map. Maybe you got them, died, and then spawned, and then called them in immediately. Run up, get to like middle map, or at least where people are at. Call them in. They're going to get a lot more kills guaranteed. Now, like I said, I want to kind of point that out to help you guys get as many kills as possible. Now, right now, I'm trying to get back to the top building on Red Star that a lot of snipers like to go to. That's going to be directly in front of me. That's going to be a power position because that is where the patrol point is, and that is where they're going to be spawning in at. And right here, what's about to happen right now is the best possible scenario when you guys are on about a 10, 12 gun streak on this map. Getting up in this building is disgusting. Now, I'm going to pause the gameplay. They spawn right here in this back area. They're also going to spawn in this wine cellar down over here, area right over there. So be wary of that. They're going to spawn right here. People like to spawn in this building over here. Like to spawn in this back corner over here. So you can literally lock down this whole spawn point sitting up in this building. So when you guys are on a 10 or you have your local informants, which I did not have unlocked at this time of the gameplay, which is why I'm kind of breaking this gameplay down because I have to use all of my map awareness knowledge to understand spawns and understand where to be at. This map can be disgusting when you guys are running an AR. So you guys can see here, I'm starting to take these guys out. This is why I say do not go middle map, because if you have somebody up here middle map, look at this. I'm just taking them out middle map, just literally mowing them down. You guys seeing that they're spawning in the areas that I highlighted? Right over here. They're spawning back over here. He spawned in that building. He ran out the middle map. Obviously, they spawned in this back area here. But with the long line of sight and how like the map visibility is, unless they have a sniper, they're not gonna be able to see you up here. So that's gonna be some more food for thought for you guys. Disgusting how good this area is. Right here, like I said, they're spawning right over there. I'm on an 18, just like that. I'm on an 18 going up here because I know as soon as this kind of patrol point shifts, I'm taking them out. Right there, I got super lucky. Again, pause the gameplay. You guys saw that they spawned in that back area. I'm on a 20. I actually run down, which I actually don't recommend doing because I actually kind of got lucky right here, but I didn't want to overstay my welcome. You guys see that they're spawning. Look at this. Look at the spawns. I'm right here. I'm like, dude, I got to get out of here. They're spawning in this back corner over here. Now, I'm actually going to pause the gameplay right here. They actually spawn in this corner. They spawn in this room as well, and they spawn like that back. I'm going to call it like the back house or air conditioning. I don't really know what that is, but I always call it back air conditioning. I don't know why I like to call it. It's technically like the warehouse area, but I don't know why I call it air conditioning. But that's where they all spawn on this side. This is a hot side on the map. And look where the patrol point is. It's walking back of that building that they like to camp on. Because there's no teammates around me, the enemies are going to spawn all around myself. This is why I'm telling you guys, you need to find a safe space. A safe space. You need to find an area that there's a lot of cover. You need to find an area that you can kind of dip out of a bad situation. I'm by myself here. I mean, I can sit in this building, you know, get out of a bad area. I go back on top of that building I was at that overlooks a bunch of spawn points to dip out and get out of a bad situation. This is a great spot to be at if you're the only person in the spawn. Now, I'm on a 24 and I'm literally one off the V2 rocket. I know there's some guys to my left. I know there's a guy in that building, so I'm like, you know what? I know they're going to spawn back over here. Let me go ahead and check this spawn point out. Boom. Took him out. Oh, there we go. And then got the V2 rocket just like that. V2, literally, it took me like with the STG, maybe a fraction of the time from going from 10 to 25 as soon as I got in this area and I started to lock down the spawn points. That is how quickly the game could turn once you guys put yourself in a good area. Obviously, I get taken out right there, but it doesn't matter. Oh. That's how quickly a game could turn in your favor if you guys are putting yourself in the best possible situations and also kind of understanding where the spawns are going to be at. Now, again, like I said, because of that patrol point being behind that house, they're all spawning in the back air conditioning / warehouse area. Very easy to start taking them out. So right now, I know the game's pretty much wrapped up. It's 153. This ends at 200. So I'm not really anticipating myself getting any more kills. I'm not really caring about going, like I said, look at that spawn point. I get taken out in this building. That's why you don't run underneath that building, because stuff like that's going to happen. So I decided just to call the V2 rocket because I know that, you know, I can't get any more kills and I want to just go ahead and wrap this gameplay up. But that's how it's done. That's how you can get a nuke on Red Star. I got this gameplay literally on release night because from the beta, I understood how the spawns are working. It took me a second to kind of get my bearings again on this map, and I ended up dropping it. So, hope you guys did enjoy that. I'm going to be doing some more map breakdowns, give you guys some more tips and tricks. I ended up dropping 61 kills on here, completely just wiped these guys out. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn those post notifications. Did you guys really think I was going to end this video without showcasing the class setup? I got you guys. Now for the muzzle, I have on the MX silencer. For the underbarrel, I have on the M3 ready grip. For the barrel, I had the VDV barrel. For the magazine, I have the 30 Russian short mags. I have the flangeable for my ammo type. The optic is going to be the slate reflector. Rear grip's going to be the stippled grip. Stock's going to be the Kruznik stock. For efficiency, I had on Vital, and then for my SERP kit, I had on Surplus. I do have an updated STG-44 class that I will be showing in a future video. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those post notifications. Remember, about 70% of you guys who are watching the content each and every day are not yet subscribed. So turn those post notifications on and become part of the family. Hope this video helped you guys out, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.